Tickets.
All right, I am calling the Boardman Park and Recreation District.
John Cricky, Vice President. Police. See you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. All right, and we do not have anyone online. Okay. All right. Thank you. Approval of the meeting agenda. So in this.
I'd like to move number 6C down and make it number 15.
No, make it 15 and then adjourning would be 16.
Correct.
Okay. Only because we want to take some time and get over everything else, and then we'll go do that handbook at the end. You know what? I'm going to make a note here. So we need to discuss and then vote on any changes, correct? Okay, and then I don't know that under number 13, obviously we're going to go into executive session under ORS 192.6602B to discuss a complaint, but I don't think we need to do 192.6602I. And the reason for that is in the notes for the meeting here on page 3 of the last meeting notes. I said that we would be doing a special executive session would be held to discuss the HR's role, chain of command, expectations regarding when to communicate with the board. So I feel like those things I just mentioned those probably should be out in public session. We're not here to hide anything on her role. You know what I mean? I think the reason why we were going to do executive session or special meeting was because of the word and a current situation. But that current situation's now been addressed. Okay, so I don't know that I'm positive. I don't have anything to go into 192.6602I over. So let's eliminate that from the agenda. Okay. And instead under what would it be? New business? Yeah, put it as B. And then it's just going to be discussion on HR role. Okay. All right. Does the board have any other items that you would want to address or talk about today? Any changes to the agenda?
Obviously, under 11A, David will debrief on
the yeah. Okay. Anything else? If not, I'll take a motion to approve the agenda with the changes noted. Mm-hmm. Thank you. All in favor? Second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Passed. Public comment. David, do you have any public comment today?
I do, but just a quick one.
Sure.
My name is David Slatt, 72 Main Street, Stanfield, Oregon. I just wanted to thank the board and the employees for their service. Retiring for 36 years of public service, it takes a lot. And I just want to thank you for your service, being voting unpaid up here doing things for a special district is even more unique than a city or a county. So just thank you for that, and I enjoy being here. I enjoy talking with my wife about all the things that are going on in the district. So that's all I have.
All right. Thank you so much, David. Review and approval of the previous regular January board meeting minutes. you've had a chance to review them. If you need time, let me know. Otherwise, when someone's ready, I will take a motion to approve the January 27th, 2026 meeting minutes.
Last meeting when we discussed campaign.
Just for this Wednesday.
Just for this.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, well, you know what, I'm trying to think here, did we decide that afterwards?
That is a good question. I don't remember if we changed it afterward or not.
I don't remember it being talked about.
I knew we moved to Wednesday.
Do you remember it being talked about in the meeting? Okay, then it's. Yeah, last time was supposed to be a basketball game, that was part of the issue. But they didn't end up having it, but worked out fine. But, so if we discuss that, that needs to be added in. I'll go back in the video and add in that part, so let's hold off on approving it till next month.
Yep. Let's make a note of the library posting. Those are the pages. Okay. Page 1 to verify date change. All right, old business. George, do you have an update on that?
Yeah, we actually, Tricia and I, we met with the whole committee. I'm gonna say how many people are in there? There were a lot. There were a lot of the committee that is all involved in this. At least 15 people, everything from FDAO to the legal writers to the bond salespeople. There was so much on. We have a timeline at this point. I'm pretty excited. This is going to go faster than I thought. This week, they are sending out a draft of everything. I will get that to you guys this week. Or just so and they said we're going to get just tons of emails and stuff, and it is go for them. The timeline is this week we'll put back comments on this draft to them, and then next week the bond insurance package, it will be sent out. The rating presentation is presented next week. Then you guys will get what they call the POS.
I clearly must not stand for what I call it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, but you'll review that, and then in 2 weeks we get the rating received. You're going to get. Then you'll get another when the draft of the POS is done. Then you look at it. 23rd. Yeah. POS. I got it.
If they mail it to who?
they'll send it to me and I'll send it out to you guys. We'll get the pricing on, we'll have a meeting on March 31st and April 1st, the pricing is out. And we plan on closing on April 9th. So this is a very fast process, and I am definitely relying on David from SDAO to walk us through. And he's had to dumb it down for me because this is way I'm like, holy smokes. So, but he's been great explaining. I'm making sure I have Tricia with me on this because we just want to make sure we're doing it right. Like I said, it's going to save us. It's going to save the district a ton of money and our taxpayers a ton of money. Doing this refinancing.
Oh, refinancing.
Yes, it's what
I must have missed that one.
I was gonna say, are we missing?
Last month, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that's when David did his presentation.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So he has this, yeah, it was at the nice figure.
That's
It wasn't
great.
The bigger one,
That's
yeah,
great for refinancing.
Yeah.
It's gonna help save money.
yeah. And then that, supposedly that credit thing tells us whether or not we go in it, and we had to have that special insurance or whether we don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
they sent out there's 5 or 6 questions we had to answer. There was one couldn't answer. We just got the answer this afternoon. I mean, it's just been go after it type of thing. So I'm happy. I didn't think it. I thought it was going to take a longer process. But by April 9th, this is done. They'll have all the bonds sold and everything by then.
Do you see any reason why?
No, because we're kept all our. We made every payment up to this point. I don't see why it would. I don't think so. We're only about a third of the way through it. That may have the fact that we're going in for it. We're not even halfway yet. So that's the only thing I could think of. I'm not a finance guy, so.
Thank you. All right, 457B.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the green papers here, starting on page. The green papers. Okay. The 457B is you guys approved to go through and have another option for employees to have not a pension, mine is blank. It's a retirement, but it's what's the word I want? Not the pension. It's the
This
other.
is the one that's only contributed by the
By the
employee,
employee,
correct?
correct. There's no cost to the district on this. She'll get it all set up, so it'll be coming out of their paychecks. But there's nothing that we have to, we'll pay for.
Is it like a 401k?
Well, it's a 457. 457, yeah. And that's a government, compensation.
Can they borrow against it though, or is it like a IRA where you have to leave it in for a certain amount of time?
And you can pull it out, you're penalized if you pull it soon, and then it adds to your contribution for your retirement. I mean, if a person does it long enough, they can add grand a month to somebody for the rest of their life. They do, right?
Right.
A lot of schools, a lot of public entities do it.
Okay.
It's a good program.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a deferred comp.
okay.
That's what I was looking for. And this, the good thing, the reason we're adding this on, and it's just an addition, because we have a 457 through Corbridge, who does our retirement, but they will not let minors participate.
And this one does?
This one will. So, and this was the format he gave me to fill out for the resolution. So this is not our normal format to do a resolution, but this is what he was wanting from savings plan. So there's part of it we'll have to sign off with you on this. Okay.
we need a vote.
We'll have to have a two.
Yeah.
That, send it out so you guys can look that through and see if there's any questions. If there's questions, I'll definitely hit him.
I think it's a good benefit for, and I have some over school district, it's great. Need more options for workers is good.
And the good thing is that if there's an employee that already has a 457 program, they can still do this one. The government shows you can only have a max in your 457s together. And hardly anybody maxes out. But
So my question is, have we already voted to approve this?
yes, you
Okay,
did
I
that
thought
last year. Yeah,
So we would just be approving to sign the resolution
correct.
to establish it.
To make it established.
For record keeping purposes, do you have to number the resolution? Or do
Well, that's a
you,
good question. I did, because I'm going, he sent this as the resolution to follow, and I'm going, that's not our normal process.
So maybe we need to wait until the resolution number's in.
Okay.
I think that'd probably be the key. Because, I mean, I won't have to just read.
it's gonna get lost otherwise.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
Okay.
But, I mean, my opinion is this looks great to me. I mean, this makes sense.
So what I think I'll do is that I will put our format on the because this is just the paperwork for it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And we'll just attach.
And we
this
would have
as an
signed that,
attachment.
and Chris would have signed that anyway.
Yeah.
At the president.
So yeah, we'll do it that way for next month.
Okay.
Let me just make this note.
New business?
Okay, for budget committee selection, the following people have been wanting to stay on the committee: Lynn Bragg, Warren Beater, Kevin Houston, and Natasha Rockwell. And then Lacey Hanson is willing to serve on this as well. Gabe, that means you asked Gabe, and I know Gabe's busy with third bond. He asked his wife actually if she would be willing to serve on that. That'd be a good one. Background. He's got a fisheries background. She used to live over here in fish hatchery there as she was the biologist over there, and so I thought, oh, that'd be cool. So I didn't have a problem with that. It's up to you.
I think it works for me.
I agree.
Yes, you do. Before you do that motion, I have. I know last month I requested that you let me stay as a budget officer. I'm going to change that. I would like you to have her be the budget officer. She's on her second round of taking the classes, and I've gone through the budget with her, and she's doing it. We have our third draft of the budget done. We're ready to take it to Lynn. So, and it looks good.
All right, I make a motion to approve the parties that George named. Can you name us one more time,
Yep.
George, for the committee, the budget committee?
Budget committee: Lynn Craig, Warren Beater, Kevin Gilbertson, Natasha Rockwell, and Lacey Hanson.
Thank you. And then to eventually we'll have our. I mean, I guess we're appointing her as budget officer now.
Mhm.
Okay, so to appoint Tricia Slatt as the budget officer. I'll take a second. Or somebody else can make a motion.
Or a second to, like you said.
Thank you. All in favor?
Yes.
Aye. Pass unanimously.
You got my, yeah. I do tallies, just so you know, for that whole year, how many seconds you get.
All right, 7B would be discussion of HR role. Madison, thank you for joining us. I'm gonna just jump back here to page 3 of our meeting minutes. So, when the board agreed to have CEO bring on an HR person, it was our intent, and let me be clear that the board could step in anytime and speak freely, that it was our intent to have the HR be a oversight of regulations and procedures for the district, for you to handle, well, obviously everything in your job description, right? That you've signed up for. Yeah. And then as far as chain of command goes, if there are complaints that are operational complaints, then those are allowed to go to you. And George, stop me if I'm saying something that doesn't align with what's in the handbook, okay? But operational complaints would first go to you, because then you can address those either with the board president, vice president, and CEO, or you can go straight to the CEO with certain ones. But anybody can go to you with a complaint if it's over operational, right? If you get a complaint that is on an employee that is based on conduct, then if it's an employee of the district, you would go to the CEO with that. If it's against the CEO and conduct of the CEO, then you would come directly to the board. Am I missing something? Okay. And then as far as expectations for communication with the board versus the staff, yeah. So taking those that chain of command in mind, right? You're always welcome as HR to come visit with the board. There again, if you want to address anything, you can certainly address that in a meeting with us at the meeting. Obviously, if you want to be put on the agenda, it has to be put on the agenda. There's nothing wrong with it, right? Your role is under the CEO, but we want you to work with the CEO and to be that helping hand in managing the employees of the district with the CEO. Okay. Does the board have anything to add to any of that?
I think so. I think you kind of hit it pretty well.
Okay. Ricardo? Great. Okay. That's all I have for that. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
I want to share this with you. He has been a sponge. Her learning, putting it into practice has been, I mean, some of the people I've talked, they're being impressed. My managers are impressed. So
well, that's nice.
We're happy.
Thank you. Glad to hear that. Okay, financial reports. Trisha.
Any questions?
That great way to put that, Trisha. Good job. Okay. So the one thing, hold on, let me find it. So on the meeting minutes, and I just need you to point it out to me. I had asked for you to correct the bond payment amount on page 50, whatever on earth page 50 was. Should be the 586,043 versus the 837. Did you by chance do that? Do you know what we fixed? I should have looked at that.
Yeah, I fixed it on this one for January. It's right after the bill payment list is the treasury report, and I changed it from 800 and some thousand to $586,043.75.
Gotcha. This one right here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Any other questions?
I'm looking real quick here. Just a sec.
They've been through the campground. They've come in twice now. And we raised the canopy up, we've taken out
Nice.
bad limbs. And then, so they've worked on this circle, they've worked on this, they worked this whole campground, and then they went down to the ball field area, and they have, they took care of the big pine tree that was hanging over. There's still part of it hanging over, but not low like it was before. They just raised up the canopy on that. We did have a really bad hawthorn tree. They probably should have just came out and they just took out it was sort of split over where the campers stay. And we caught that one, so that limb is all gone. Yeah.
Brandon is going to.
Trisha,
Yes.
it's the second page in. Okay, on revenue associated with reservations. There's it's in parentheses, so I would think it's a credit, but I don't know that it's credit. Is it a debit against a credit account? It's this one right here, in the red. It was $179.73. It was the second page in right after. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's supposed to be negative 179.73 total discounts associated with reservations. Is this, deducting the discount from the revenue that we got?
Oh, okay. So you
You would subtract that.
you have a category that shows how many discounts we get then.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for explaining that. On the treasury report, the last date right here, which date is that supposed to be? Is that 1/31 or
131.
1/31/24?
Plus,
Oh,
instead of 13.
Okay.
the update on the budget for active. At the time of this printing on February 12th, we're at 62%, I would say, on the budget at that time.
Okay.
So some of those that you can, okay, we're in good shape on some of these for income. And then there's some that are still going to continue to grow, and then there's others that won't go much.
Like the summer rec. Summer rec in place.
So on an accrual basis, we're 518 in the black. We're good. We're in the positive.
Mm-hmm.
And then our cash basis. Cash basis, we're about 447. Okay. Capital expenditures, are those part of your financials? And these are things you've already purchased.
This fiscal year. budget note, you can see we have not gone into it very much. There's still some other things that we get purchased, taken care of this spring.
You just remember if it's anything over 25,000, the board probably won't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it's
That's
over
it.
10, I think we're.
That's fine. I think we have a minimum.
I've got
25.
at 10,000, I have to do bid. If I'm doing bid, you guys know that.
Okay. All right, does the board have any questions for Tricia on her financial report? If somebody would like to make a motion to approve the financials? Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, Tricia. Yeah, how nice it is to have these. January. Did we not approve ours last month? We only have this month's in here, right?
That's yeah. Right.
Oh, did I miss something here?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, but
Oh,
You
report
just did.
and approval. We did, okay, she was asking us if we had, okay. Correspondence, George.
okay, we got a correspondence from an attorney. It is person in the community has put in a land use decision. They're putting an appeal on land use decision of our park. Okay.
Intent to appeal.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're putting in a request to appeal, and so we've been notified that they're doing that. I have reached out to Sam. I reached out to Sam Tucker. He's been an attorney for different, and I reached out to Amy Angel, who is personnel lawyer that we've used in the past, and she gave me another name to also contact if we need to. Sent everything to Sam so he could look at stuff. He has not gone back to me. This came in, I got this Monday, and we jumped on it, and so we'll have something from Sam here pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty much just telling us if there's anything we need to do.
Yeah.
And then you can just report back to us next.
Yep.
Go ahead and leave that on the agenda and
Okay.
report back to us for old business next month, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, keep me updated in the meantime.
Yeah,
If there's anything.
when I see everybody, so as it goes on, just tell you.
Okay.
And then I'll do a report at the next month.
All right. Let me get back here real quick on our district reports. Did the board have a chance to go over any? Well, I don't need to ask that. Do you? If you have any questions, let me state it that way. If you have any questions on the district reports, please so state.
I do have one thing I'd like to add that came up today. Our summer rec program works hand in hand with the school district. They get a hand of education grant that go forward every year. Our model of what we're doing with that has gone out, it's been presented, how we do, and there are different districts in the state that are trying to follow what we do. And so I was pretty happy to hear. West side, two more farther east of us, Grand Baker are they're trying the same thing. So that was cool to hear that they were following up. And we are I like what we do. Really, Department of Education always puts out some sort of standard they want us to meet. And literacy has been one this year too, it sounds like. So we'll continue. We just don't know how much of the grant, how much of the money that we'll get, or how much of the school will get in that sense as well. But we'll get some. I don't know if it's gonna cover everything, but we will always make this work. We've already talked on how we're gonna, tighten up the belt this year, because we know it's not gonna be as much as we received in the past.
Do you have knowledge of what the spring bash is in April?
Yeah,
What is that?
that was a program that the rec center started. They came down here and they had yard sale, car show. Now they're gonna do the same thing. It'll be a community yard sale.
Who puts it on?
We do,
Oh, we do.
yeah. And they're gonna add on a 5K race with it. We have vendors down there for. So, yeah, it's a good event. So if somebody has stuff they want to sell, they can, the yard sale, green-wide yard sale is what it is. They just have to clean up after themselves. And to me, it was a pretty successful thing. We read it 2 years ago, and last year we didn't do it, but they wanted to bring it back. So go for it.
Day passes sold at the rec center, 1,041 in January. Do you think that any of those are for the use of the facility, or are they for watching games that might have been? Like, did we charge people to watch games?
Charge them to come in.
So this is for use of the facility. Wow.
New Year's resolution.
Gosh, I totally forgot about that. All right.
That's not quite 100, but
Yeah, no, that's great.
22, so that's good on the people. On the
Yeah.
activity.
Yeah, well, the memberships were up by 30, so yeah, okay. A lot of people with good ideas. All right.
Hopefully they keep following through.
For sure. Get the pictures in here. They go for the
Rick, he was there, and John, you were there. Safe.
How did it go? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. My kids really enjoyed it. It was great. They were all into it. It's a lot of dresses. So it was great. No, it was really fun. They did a good job. I think that was the most I've been to a couple different ones. The most by far of people that's shown up. So they did a really great job. And I think from decorating, having some high school kids there dressed up in costumes to kind of play characters within it. And then I thought, honestly, I think that, I'll just name it so they bring it here, but I just thought the whole Corpus group did a great job of kind of coming together and kind of helping out and making sure that was done well. Shout out to Ariana, I thought she did a great job of creating and getting everything organized and that. It was really nice. Like everything had a good flow. And people are working really hard there. So
Nice.
thank you for the Safe Center. They did a great job of hosting that. A couple of workers there, and they were pretty busy too. So it was a really good night. My kids really enjoyed it. So yeah.
Very nice. Great. Good.
Yeah, your daughter was one of the helpers.
Yeah, two of them. Yeah,
Both
two
of
of them.
them were helpers. And eventually purposes. We had it was everything I heard. I was gone for the conference at that time, so didn't get to see this, but I just got positive reviews, time. So definitely
Dressing up, I was pretty amazed how many people dressed up like a Halloween costume party.
Yeah, that's
very
fun.
consistent. I was embarrassed to, so. Not looking. We had one complaint on Facebook. He thought that the only.
I believe she. Ariana can correct me on this. Where she's on, but I believe she's on to your.
It was all, I think it was all over social, it was all over social media. Like, I think it went to the Boardman pages.
We did radio advertising.
It was all over. It was great.
On the maintenance report, are we coming in the baseball softball season? Have the fields been? Are we watching the goat heads and all that?
We're actually, after the flood has come down, they have, on the softball field, we have dug it up about with the port. Port has come in, brought in a big skidder, and they have skidded we've taken, I don't know how much, but we're down about what, if you go down the corner, you can see it. And then this weekend, in gravel, I think it is. The county, we're donating for that. 40% sand, clay, 30% sand. That's get rid of the scope problem.
Does it get rolled in? Like,
Yeah,
is it,
they,
is it
they
rolled
pack,
after
they pack it first, they pack what's, like, the way he explained to me, you put, and compact that down, and then they put that on top of it. When they came in, the engineers came in, and everything, so it's gonna be low. So, and, this year, the goal is to take care of the softball field, and then fall, and take care of the baseball field.
So it says that he removed bases and pitcher's mounds from the baseball.
Yeah, we had to take everything out.
Yeah,
So,
anchors, all the anchors are gone.
everything's.
But they'll be back. They'll
And then
be
we'll
just
reset
put
it.
right back in.
Yeah.
You can laser
So
load
this
it
is from the softball. You guys are doing softball.
The softball
right?
field.
The baseball field's the way it is. Okay.
Baseball.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. Talking to the ports, landscaping, who that does the spraying and stuff. Our pre-emergent, here. Can't do it with this water right now, but get that sprayed up and I've got the two maintenance people right now. They're getting ready to take a class. Because they gotta get their, they have to get their sprayer. You can't spray. Rules that we have to have our own. We have to have some legal license.
We talked about that. Can we buy the spray that is able?
See, that's what we did. That's what we did last year. We went through and did hands. The difference between the commercial and non-commercial is that you just can't use a motorized sprayer.
Oh.
That's really the difference. But the core in our agreement, we have to have someone that.
Okay.
So anyway,
Good thing to have though.
Oh yeah,
Right?
they got it.
So
It's in. I believe it's in the job description for the manager to have that. So, and I know he tried once earlier. He came here to get it, didn't pass the test, so he's gonna have to get it. But that I know the school is setting up a class to prep for that. So that's our first step. So they're prepared.
it's a long. I mean, once you get it, it's like a week long training. Like every year, you have to keep doing things. It's a lot. It's not.
No kidding.
A lot of math.
It's
Oh, no kidding. Wow. All right. Yeah, all right, so we are past the district court review. Yeah, Rick and Ricardo, I would like to hear briefly about what your conference, what you learned at the conference, how it was, what happened.
Well, I got to know Ricardo pretty well. Driving back and forth. It was very interesting. There are two things that stood out for me. First thing coming to mind is the volunteer. Also, how important it is here back to you and volunteer with. Ask them to do. Very important thought. And then the public meeting. I think anywhere, at any time, have a discussion about board business. We have had a public meeting. Better not do that. So, got that. They must have said that every time.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Real quick before you talk, speaking of the volunteer, we have a form, don't we? That volunteers have to sign if they're going to be a volunteer for the board.
We actually
Okay.
found an application
Yeah.
thing, but we'll switch that because in that meeting, they just SDAO with HR Answers came up with a new guide, and it'll be put in as policy is what it'll do. Just a volunteer policy that we will follow.
They're subject to background checks as well. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
once I came on board, we
Yeah.
do background checks on everybody.
Yeah.
Minus community service required.
Oh, yeah.
But we're in communication with the pool of probation, those people that come down to have to do community service, and we don't get anyone that's remotely bad.
Right. Ricardo.
Hey, George, can you check your volume on this? I'm getting a message that the volume's not working or they're not picking up the mic. Over audio.
Someone here we can.
You unmute Rachel and see if Rachel can hear us.
Okay.
Rachel, can you hear us?
Sit down.
Thumbs up.
Everything's muffled. We can only really hear whenever you guys are laughing.
Are you gonna be a man? Well, good as it gets right there. Beautiful, crisp, clean fish in the high, dirty water. Let that guy go.
Okay.
All right. Well, anybody else?
Let's try.
That's
This is
better,
the-
whatever you guys did.
That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
we
Oh,
moved it
good.
box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me just check. Brandon, how's that for you?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
better.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Ariana, for you?
You move that thing too, that, whatever that is.
The pen?
Bin, yeah. All right. It was probably the box.
Oh, thumbs up, got a thumbs up. So we're
Okay.
good. All right,
All right, well,
sorry.
we're back on, I'm so sorry, let's go back, oh, Ricardo.
Yes, no, it was a really great opportunity. I really appreciate. I think SDAO did a great job with all the presentations, the public meetings, great information, all new to me. So it was great to kind of get clarification on things that I was questioning. The presentations I went to was workers' comp and nitty-gritty performance management. Both great things that I can use here with the district and then even take back to my work as well. So
Nice.
it was
Good.
It was fun trip.
Nice. Alrighty, we don't have any minutes or, well, yeah, we don't have any minutes or resolutions to sign, because we postponed both of those.
Yep.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to recess to go into executive session under ORS 192.6602B to consider the dismissal or discipline of, or to hear complaints or charges brought against a public officer, employee, staff member, or individual agent who does not request an open hearing. We will then come back out of that executive session, and then we will come back into our public meeting, and that is where we will discuss the handbook, which is under old business, section 6C, 1 and 2. So at this time, what time is it? We are 6:22. We're gonna ask for probably Tricia, David to vacate, and then we will go into executive session after that. Thank you so much. We're temporarily adjourning our public meeting.
You just put it on you.
Rachel?
Got it, right? Can't hear anything. How about now? Can you hear us now?
I can barely hear you guys.
Can you hear us now if we say something? No.
All I heard you say, John, is can you hear? And then it exit out.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of cutting out. What about Brandon?
Now
Let's
it's
check.
fine again.
Okay,
Okay, now we're
Yeah,
good.
that sounds better.
okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thanks, guys.
So weird.
All right, it is 6:45 and we are reconvening the Boardman Park and Recreation District public meeting, February 25th, 2026. And we are gonna go into discuss the employee handbook under 6C that we moved down to item number 15 on the agenda. So George,
All right, in your handbook, in your packet, if you go to the green tab,
okay,
there's a green and an orange tab. The green tab is the first 20 pages. There's not a lot of changes that we did to this, and I'm gonna share this. No, I'm not.
whose sample is this?
This is,
HR answers.
This is from HR Answers through SDAO. With SDAO. It's, now, this is the worksheet, the instructions for how we're supposed to fill this, take care of filling this out, getting this document to be personal to us. Okay, so that's what the first page is about on there. And then your first part is colored. These first pages should be all colored. So that's gonna help a little bit. The problem is, if you just look at the table of contents, you can see they have the red writing. That's the changes they added on into this edition. The problem is, a lot of this, we did not have the edition before this. We've got like 3 editions ago is our template. We never updated as it was coming on. So we're changing a lot on this.
So for us, the red is new.
The red is totally new from SDAO
Yeah.
and HR Answers.
Yeah,
Our changes are gonna show up as blue.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
Okay, and you'll see that in these first 20 pages. There's not a lot. We did put in our history in there.
Which parts do you want to discuss?
This part, I really don't have anything. The only thing that we have changed is on the back page of this section. So if you go to that orange tab and it'll say page 20 at the bottom.
So I thought that bear with me here.
Worked on some of the benefits, and we'll hit the benefits here in just a minute.
Yeah, because we agreed and then we were going to approve. Right? This month, didn't we like agree on? something?
No,
We-
there's still just discussion on the benefits.
Okay.
So this first section is just the employment relationships. It goes over the American Disabilities Act, the harassment. It goes over workplace professionalism, dispute resolution, employment. And then recruitment is a whole new section for this. We've never even had that. And some of this other stuff we've never had either. Some of the terminology is different from what we use. We've always used for a new employee, they had a time period, that was, probationary.
Yeah.
That term is going away. They're wanting to use introductory time period. So someone that is a brand new employee is an introductory employee. So that's new to us, but it wasn't new to SDAO. And that's why on page 18, when you look in the employee classifications, it's not in red. Does that make sense?
okay.
All right. So there's stuff in here that we just have not had. And they've kept doing it. So. But like I said, ours is from, I wanna say 2000.
22. It's 21.
Well, that's when the last time we adopted
Yeah.
changes. That's not the year it's a
Fine.
16, I wanna say, was the last one that, they used the 2016 version. And she made changes along the way on it. So, but now we know what we're doing here with these. This will be an annual change update from now on with SDOs and HR Answers. Every time they kick out a new one, the red will be the only thing that we'll have to adopt unless we see something we need to fix for us. On the last page is the only thing we've added on to this. And it's on the personnel data, on the employment record. They have, we have a sheet that's in their file that asks for all this information. But when we went to do the W-2s to send out, anyone that got mailed came back because it was sent to the street address. And
There's not, there's some places here that we don't
Yeah.
get delivered to, so we've added on to add the mailing address on there as well. So, and we've changed the form on that. So, and I was hoping you guys would have a good chance to look through this to see if there's any questions, or we can spend the time and go through it, you know, pretty tediously if you need to. We can do that as a board. I know last meeting we hit a bunch of the stuff about the benefits, and we've made some changes for you on that.
So, uh, this whole section on recruitment, so are you having to follow that just to bring on summer temporary help? Like, cause I mean, if you're putting this in there, then you have to do conditional job offers until people pass background checks and
Yep.
you have to
But
actually give them conditional offers, so.
when we do the job offer we give is a conditional
Oh, okay.
that we state that in there.
Oh, okay.
Until you have to pass it. Yeah, that's very normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not a change for us, because it is conditional until they pass their background. And the background checks that we're going through now are super fast. That's been a good thing. Maddie's been able to learn how to do those already too.
Okay. I didn't know you were following some of this already.
Oh, yeah,
Good, okay.
yeah. And we have to follow it for our veterans that, you know, but we've already been following this. So that's a good thing.
Good, okay.
Are we good off of this? Are we going on?
Well, my question is, you can approve this section to be part of our handbook. To go
Section
forward.
1 through 20,
Pages 1 through 20, yep.
or page 1 through 20.
And that's just the employment policies. That's the section it's called. If you're not ready to, if you wanna keep looking at it, you can.
I think we should just wait for the whole handbook itself,
You can.
and then you just will present, you know, and this is nice, if it's gonna take you a couple times to get
Oh, yeah.
this right, like, it's good for us to look at it, that way we can ask questions, change it,
Yep.
whatnot, but to me, we would be just approving 3 times, and that seems silly.
Yeah.
So,
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I know that you can do it section by section,
yeah,
but if you wanna wait, that's fine.
and that's my opinion, guys,
And
it
then-
doesn't have to be yours, I just.
I agree. I don't think we should be through a couple times, you know.
That's
one
fine.
whole thing.
I mean, let's take I guess, if nothing else though, I guess, let's just put it out there that if we have a general consensus that having the items in red are acceptable, and if you wanna, I mean, this was just is this first time we've seen this? I feel like I've seen this before.
You've seen it, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
because we looked at you got it all last month.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay,
You got the whole,
maybe that's why I was
but we've
thinking
made
that we
some,
would approve this.
we've adjusted some of the parts with our benefits for you.
Okay. So
And I gotta be able to share that with them.
maybe that's what I had in my head, that we were gonna at least say that we were wanting you to go forth with this section, right? We can approve the whole handbook later, but I at least want us to know that we're all good with 1 through 20 being in there. So that George can move past it and move on to the
Yeah.
other sections.
Well, I didn't see anything in there that's not appropriate. I think it also makes sense. It's actually gonna help define some of the things in red. I like that. I mean, there's just things, even simple things like interviews and things like that, that are in there that I think is good. Just good practice to have in your handbook. So, especially like internal, and external job postings. I think
Right.
That actually should be in there.
Right,
Surprised it wasn't in there, you know? Or pretty common.
I feel like I'm on repeat. I feel like I've covered this already. Okay, so what? Were we gonna talk about
Let's go to the orange page.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now, last month we jumped into this, into the middle. And I apologize, I didn't realize this did not get copied in color for you. Okay,
We can kind of see the
you
difference.
can see the difference, and I'm gonna pull it up here on the screen.
And these page numbers they directly correspond to your,
In the manual, yeah, the whole thing together.
okay,
So this is if you go to the page, your table of contents, you know, page 58,
Okay,
is this
everything's
58.
aligning,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
okay, so we are on the benefits section then.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull it up here. I. Page 58.
Cause I know this part, I know we wanted John's input on. Cause David had some good comments last time and we wanted John's input as well.
What part?
It was accrual of sick time.
Yep.
Was our.
Oh, yeah, I was reading that.
Accrual of sick time. So David wanted no cap on accrual of sick time. And then George was gonna check because I thought that the other part about sick time is that I thought that under our organization, we only had to, or we should be capping our sick time per at 40 hours that's required by the state that they get. I thought that was at 40 hours and they were giving more than that, so,
And vacation days?
Okay,
and vacation.
I wanna make, I know Rachel is still on with us.
Mhm. Did everybody else drop off?
What are
Yeah,
you trying to do, George?
I wanna make sure, just get, I wanna get to this. And Rachel, could you see the document?
No, you're at the share screen.
So I wanna share that
Yeah, and then
and I wanna
click
go.
on the document that you want,
There you go.
and then go to share. And then there
Do
it
we
is.
have a principal?
Mhm.
All right,
Mm.
so, and this will show the coloring. Okay, so anything that's red is from SDAO, the blue is from us.
Okay,
Okay, now let's scroll down. All right, so in reality, we're doing good here. I know we'd be going for an hour and a half. The whole thing is to make equitable and cost-effective benefits.
Mhm.
That's what we want. And the first changes that come about is during the health insurance benefit. Okay, so on page 61, you can see that this is our change. Eligibility for health insurance. We're looking at, we want to have full-time employees, anyone that works full-time to have a health benefit. David asked me to figure out the cost of how much it would cost the district for a health benefit. And Tricia and I sat down and she was able to figure it out. And I need, get the right stuff.
this is the cost benefit that's in addition to what we're already paying, right? Okay.
And the health, try to get the right one. There it is. For this year, we budgeted 244,000. Oh. There you go, charger real, plug in.
Yeah, no
real
worries.
quick.
We are on temporary hold while George plugs in his computer. Because we're trying to reach you.
No, that goes to the L. Rachel, I may lose you here.
Wait, there's, I have my office up.
Okay, check. Who should keep it right here?
You're gonna find it right after it.
Yeah, as soon as we're done. I'm gonna keep going here.
Okay.
All right, Rachel, if we lose you, I can explain it tomorrow. You can watch the video when we get done. No, we'll have a
Yeah.
recording,
We'll just have to stop the meeting, that's fine.
yeah.
So what's the,
Oh, the amount is
Yeah.
difference, okay, 244,000. No, that won't work on that one. Last year, we budgeted 244,000. With the addition, it goes up to 262,000. So we're looking at 18,000 difference, which I'm just like. And when we budget on that, it was, we have to do everyone that's eligible. This is the one thing that for health insurance, we have to do everyone that's eligible, even though like right
yeah,
now,
absolutely,
there's
yeah,
only
you
two
offer it.
employees that are taking advantage of it right now
right,
for the health insurance. So we don't even come close to that 244,000. We're less than 10%
Right.
of spending it. But we have to budget that.
Right.
Same, so, her calculation came out to be 262,000 of
I
the,
would love to be able to offer health insurance to full-time employees,
I'm saying that's only 18,000 difference.
yeah,
You know, I'm going, that'd be awesome.
Well, and not all of them are gonna take it, so.
No,
But it's
not
the
all of them.
opportunity to, yeah, I think that's great.
offering
Now,
it would be great.
The good thing is our health insurance is great for the employee. It's terrible for family. That, it goes up so much. When you start adding on a spouse or a child, it's,
Yeah.
But we're here to protect our district employees.
yep, I
right?
get it. But it's a great start for me. Yeah, I feel. For
I like
this.
that idea. Ricardo,
Yeah, I agree.
Greg,
Yeah, who's the carrier?
It's through,
Regents.
SDA?
Regions, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Yep. It'd be nice if we had, we just don't have the numbers like other businesses have to.
So we don't have people knocking down doors saying we want to cover for you.